Baby, yeah. Anna Guminum, Anna Zakir, it's your birthday, yeah. And I'm sorry, yeah, about the fire last night. Eh, eh, Can you give me another chance? Don't you walk away from me? I know behave a higher. Bige simule, mohaba de bige simule. Kedana masa moyo and attack you, baby. Yeah.
Thank you. Bring my mic back. Silver X, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Doing good. I'm good.
You look good.
Thank you.
No, you look hot actually.
Hot. I think you should put me in the fridge.
Yeah, like in time of Vinyokuro Mafi Mahal.
Yeah, Mafia a legend. Yeah. Thank you so much, by the way. Yeah, I like looking. I like being simple and easy. Easy, classy.
Do you think this is simple?
Yeah, this is casual.
Okay, let me put my eyeglass so I can look simple as well. Yeah. Okay. So Silver X, it's a quiz, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a mama, but alhamdulillah.
It's more fair besit the rare for minute, huh?
Uh-huh.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Anything.
We can cross the line as well.
Yeah, no problem. Absolutely.
Okay. First, in a for how long you're going to stay here in Juba? Because we know that you're supposed to go back to Uganda.
I know people are used to Silver X coming and going back, but for now, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be home. You know, for everybody who has been asking this question, like Kulu Zaman can get Ghana, hey, Silver Dagrida, this time around, and I'm back home full time because I literally cannot do my business right now in Uganda because of the lockdown for the past 2 years because of Corona. Like, there's no shows, no nothing. So, majorly, I've come back home to stay. Yeah, and I'm looking best for Uganda if I'm going to do some business and come back, but I'll be home.
Me need a jam in Uganda up to now. How many shows do you had?
Shows for Juba, I could have been many. I've done so many shows. I don't know how many, but I've done so many shows. Okay, personally, my concerts, I've not yet set any concert. Like in shows that in Barabara, like I've performed in a lot of shows. Yeah, I just feature in a lot of shows, but personally, I'm still thinking what kind of a concert I want to put out to my people because it's been a minute. The last time I did a concert in Juba was the album launch for Bambata Deng 2015 before the war. Yeah. Then from there I've never done any album launch. You know, I've been the only artist who's ever done album launches every 1 year. Like 2010 I did the album launch for Masura, for Shokol. 2011 I did the album launch for Wele, was massive. 2012 Masura album launch is actually in Nyakuron. You know, I did it outside here and it was massive on the stage in Nyakuron. And then 13 was Carolina album launch, 14 was Anabud album launch, 15 was Bambata. Then 16 the war happened and you know I could not do the album launch for other albums that came after that. So majorly I haven't put a concert yet, but I'm thinking of how to bring out something that has never happened before.
I will show can Kef.
A will show actually was amazing, but I went to a will personally to open a hotel for one guy called Odongo. He opened he has a new hotel and then needed to be open, and the people requested they should bring me, so he consulted me and we had to go. So I just told him okay, because I wanted just like to change the weather somehow from Juba, and we went on Wednesday. I was there, so I told him okay, why don't you just like put some concert and stuff, and we put a concert in one of the places and was amazing, was massive. I wanted to put a free concert for the people on the but then again because of time I had to come back here because I had another show to catch up this side. Awil was amazing, and I had to do some small live so people could see how beautiful South Sudan, is. And yeah, I had fun.
So are you having a show so soon?
I think tomorrow I'll be performing in Freedom Hall for Miss Charity. Tomorrow is 12, right? 12, yeah. Tomorrow I'll be performing for Miss Charity at Freedom Hall.
Okay. So Silver X, we heard about the song called Concoct.
Oh, Concoct, baby girl, Concoct. Another worry later gisa.
I want to know the kiss at the Concoct because we had some rumors saying that it's a copy means all tiny. Well, we don't know. We just want to know the story of this song.
You know, one thing about me, Lynn, I wanted to know, and I want the people out there to know is that every song I release today should have been a song I recorded probably a year ago or 2 years ago. I'm that kind of artist. You understand? The Concoct song actually, before I released it out, I already had recorded it. There is an artist called Molten Rock. In 2019, when I came back from Khartoum.
Went to Khartoum.
Yeah, I was in Khartoum.
For what?
I went to Khartoum for a concert. Listen, listen. I've moved the world. I've gone to about 3 continents. I've moved to Khartoum, Egypt, whatever, and all.
كان بونس انت قاعد تتكلم يا تو لغه في خرطوم
Khartoum Arabic.
يا تو عربي كده كل حاجه
Uh, you know, Ajal quest like Ajal Jamil for Khartoum is like Haja Jamil for Khartoum is the fact that you just feel you feel you're connected to the people. You understand? Because we're all the same people. You understand? Just the border divided us, but I think the same love. The coexistence is still the same. Tagon Sarabi Juba Adi Mongefaim. So I'm not gonna do Arabi Juba complete because I'll go that day go to now I don't get that one, but I can listen to all of it.
Okay, let's continue Concoct.
So the Concoct song I did it that time, and I wanted to shine light on one artist. Then I chosen Molten Rock, so I did a song with him 2019, that Concoct song, but I left it because I had a lot of projects released out. So this time around, I realized it was the right time for me to drop it out. So we had to redo the song here with Linus. At the hotel where I was staying, Linus came and we did the song. We recorded it. So now, when I was about to release the song out, that's now when I had to create something that would make the word famous, popular, the Concoct word popular before the song comes out. So I created something like a challenge on social media, someone to explain to me what's the meaning of Concoct and some stuff like, like to capture that, the public attention. Music is creativity. So like I had to do that, and I'm sure you saw how people went wild on it, and the word actually went viral before the song. Then I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to pick a winner out of it, and I picked Molten Rock. And then but the song already was ready. So when these boys, when they saw the Concoct thing was trending all over, and then all of a sudden I hear one of my boys, my students, go saying, Anna, like I copied their song. That is something so weird, and I didn't expect that. So for me, I did not respond to their whatever stuff because probably they wanted attention. But I'm one artist who does not give attention to anybody anyhow. I give you attention if I want. So you don't decide. That's how you see a lot of people come up against Silver X, so I can react, and they become famous. Literally, if you want to be famous in Juba these days, you attack Silver X. And I decided to stop giving people that free fame. And I'm sure you witnessed a couple of artists. And I know one of those days you asked me, I think so I stopped doing that, and I didn't pay them attention. But the truth is, I don't copy music. What happens is like people just want to take advantage, they want to take chances because it was a viral thing though, so they just want to jump into it to pull also like the public attention. It's like when I did the Masura song in 2012. Yeah, 12. I did the Masura song and stayed in the studio for about 1 year here in Swam Studio. So one boy, also my friend, records also from the same studio. He came to Linus and again did a song also titled Masura in a different way. And then he released it out so that like when I come and release mine, people will say I copied from him. When he releases out, I was surprised. I asked Linus, how could you record the same whatever? It was like they're different songs. The title is only the same. It doesn't have any effect. I was like, okay. So I told him, okay, I'm giving you a full year to promote your song. Because when I drop mine, you're not going to like yours. So and when I dropped Masura out, you know what it is. Until now, it's a legendary hit. It can never fade out. So majorly the Concoct song I did not copy it from someone, but the allegations were all false, and
Okay. We had also one of your producers في قالوا دير سيبوا music هم دير شغل في music تاني. What is your response to this?
Oh, Zamba Ponda Beats. Zamba is a very, very good producer. Actually, he came to me. They brought him to me in the studio for Kampala na Morocco, 2000 something, and they were like, he's a South Sudanese, and for me, anything South Sudanese, I'm always in support of that. So they brought him to International Records, and I gave him a try. I don't normally work with producers anyhow. If you follow my music critical, I work with producers I know who know my music, who know my sound. So when they brought him, I tested him, and I was like, hey bro, you really think you can work with me? He was scared, but I had to make him used to me, and then I had to make him know me. So then from there, he was now free to work with me. So I tested him to do for me the 10 songs, 10 days. I told him, I think that time even K Pressure was around because I told the guys we were playing pool. I told the guys I want to do 10 songs in 10 days. We were just playing pool. They were like, "You're joking." I was like, "Yeah, I'm serious." And then Zamba was around. I was like, "Zamba, you ready?" He was like, "He's ready." I was like, "Okay, let's start." That's how it started, like a joke. And then you go to the studio. Yeah, you go to the studio, made the beats for your time is over. Made the beats like the beat is ready. I jumped in the studio and I killed the vibe. The following day, he mastered it. Is out. The next day, another beat, another beat, another beat, and we finish. He's a super producer, but then also like I think he has decided to take a different path. That is being a pastor. He's chosen to preach the gospel. I think it's not a bad thing, but for me, I would really actually I told him he can do both. He can still be in church and still do production, though he will not take it like too serious like for business because he has decided to dedicate himself to the other side of God than production. But I think he can still do production. Like for me, I can literally call him and he comes and work for me because that is something he has learned in a while and he cannot just drop it like that. He's super talented musically, can sing, and he's a very good songwriter and as a producer. So me, I would just say whatever God has chosen for him, yeah, let him just take it. But then he can only production. He can always be there when people need him.
Okay, so maybe this is the last question. Who's in charge of your outfit? Because I told you early.
My outfits. One thing about me, like I love dressing, but then I have a very huge wardrobe. Like to an extent, I don't even know what to wear sometimes. But every time before I step out of the house, it depends on where I'm going and for what. Normally, my wife chooses for me. Yeah, my wife will tell me later, okay, let's look at the wardrobe. Because she's not here, I have to video call her and then she will say, okay, you put this and then you put that and then you put that. You get. So my wife, normally puts me out, especially like when it comes to casuals, yeah. And then when I'm going for shows, we know what to wear and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, majorly that. But also, I love dressing. That has been one of my favorite. Apart from singing, I love to dress well, even if I'm Salak and Gurushma, I always want to look good.
Okay, and I can ask so but you just remind me with something. People so interesting to know about Silver X personal life, like your private life in particular. So they know that Silver X is a married person, but they don't know to whom and even the name and the whole stuff. Can you just brief us about your life?
About my life, like the few things people have to know about me is that apart from being the star I am a son to Lucia Mede Jeremiah. That's my mom. My dad is Alam Jeremiah. I'm sorry, he's long gone before when I was 4. And with 7 kids, and I happen to be, I think, the last born to my dad. And yes, and I'm a married man, a happy married man, and my wife, yeah. It's it feels good. It's something, it's something that I never thought I would do. Like when you're still a youth in that young age, you go there, and then it'd be like I don't think I'm ever going to get married, but you never know what God has for you in plan. So when I went for my tour to Australia in 2015, and I did almost about 6 cities in Australia, and then the last show was in Sydney. When I landed at the airport around 9 a.m. in the morning, the car of my wife by that time was not, but she was the one holding the flowers. And I think when I stepped out from the plane, we stepped out, she was the one holding the flowers. And I think for the first time, I looked at the woman, and we clicked, and that was it. So my wife is. Oh ya Monia, ntango budi datai, yeah. Oh ya Jamila, killing you atorit, Bele Jamil, Mama Fogo, Behibu Anina Kifaya, Bele Jamil, Chalak Fogo, Bedafa Abogar Kifaya. So my wife is called Monia Susan, and she's in Australia. She got caught up with Corona, and yeah. I have kids. I'm a family person. I'm so much a family man, and also, yeah, out there for the public. But of course, my family comes first.
Okay, here's the mic. Say whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever I want to say. I've never had this question before, But like seriously, I would like to say, hey, it's your boy Silver Extra Star Star Dunia. Some call me the music machine, and of course others call me the teacher. I just want to say, you guys should subscribe to this YouTube channel if you guys want to, to watch more of this kind of videos. Come. Yes, I want you to do me one favor.
Yes.
We're doing this interview, and how are people going to watch this interview? I want you to tell us the link, the YouTube link. I mean, the YouTube account.
I read you, South Sudan.
Okay, definitely. That's what I called you here for.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, you can now go when you can go to Twitter. I'll get you there. So, so Major, you come and sit. It's all right. Come. Yeah, come sit.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, what's up? This is your boy Silver X or Star Studio. Others call me the music machine. And of course, yeah, I'd like to say if you guys want to watch more of these videos out, if you want to know your celebrities in South Sudan, you get to go and subscribe to our radio YouTube channel so you can be able to watch these videos. You understand? Yeah. And of course, I want to say one more thing. On the 15th of November, I'll be dropping a brand new song, and I'll be hosted on our radio. If you want to be the first to listen to this on the 24th of this month, she'll be hosting me, right? Yeah, it's a brand new tune, and it's called Mashakil Tabet. It's off the album of Walk the Talk, and definitely it's going to drop out. And on Sunday, I'm going to drop you guys a new video, 2 new videos actually. I'm dropping the Concoct video, and I'm dropping out the video for plus 211 featuring Rapper Dogs and Ugly for Sale. Yeah, so definitely this year we're not sleeping and we're dropping guys music after music after music. No time to talk, it's just time to drop vibes here. If you want to ask me, and I'm for Kampala, and I'm a guide. How are they cannot be Timmy Tamana? Find my Haltani Barao. It's a voice of X. I love you.
Thank you so much, Super X.
Yeah, blessings.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling it.